And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for the brand new remake or reimagining, whatever they're calling it, of The Crow. We all know The Crow starring Brendan Lee back in the day, but now we get Bill Skarsgård playing it. We get Bill Skarsgård, and I gotta look up the actress name, hold on. The actress's name is, I'm probably gonna butcher this and I apologize, Becca Twine. I probably butchered that. I apologize. And it tells the story of Eric and Shelly. You know, two young people that kind of meet each other at I guess, a detention center. They fall in love. They get murdered. Eric comes back with supernatural powers, and he goes to a rampage of fighting the people who took him out and his girl in revenge. And he has healing powers, and he becomes, I guess, the angel of death in a way. Okay. So I finally watched it. You know, obviously a lot of people are very angry that they're remaking this film, but everything in Hollywood gets remade. You know, Star Wars will get remade one day. The Avenger movies will get remade one day. That's just happened, you know. Actors pass away and we have to move on. You know, that's how life is. So yeah. So I watched the film. I wanted to check it out for myself because honestly, I was a kid when the original movie came out and I didn't really know too much about it. About how Brandon Lee passed away, but obviously I know now. But so I watched this film. I really like Bill Skarsgård. I like, you know, his whole family's fantastic actors. So yeah, there's that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought it was okay. You know, there's some moments in here I thought, why they go that direction? But I understand, I guess. All right, fine. And then they kind of just went a little too long with certain things. For instance, the love scene, the love, you know, between Eric and Shelly. You know, we get it. We get that they're in love, but they kind of felt like they kind of stretched it too much, to the point where it was like, okay, I'm like a half an hour into this movie already, and he still hasn't really gotten his revenge or his powers, and they just, to the point where it's like, is he ever gonna get his powers? You know, it gave me that kind of vibe. But then when he got his powers and it turned into a whole different, different film in a way, where he got the powers and he was able to heal any injury. Obviously, he still feels pain. He can get a broken leg. You know, bullets go into his chest and he can, you know, spew blood, but he feels it and he heals. So I thought that stuff was really cool. But overall, I mean, I like the chemistry between Bill Skarsgård and the young girl who plays Shelly. They were great together. I thought they really did a really good job of, you know, capturing their supposed love, and I thought they did a really good job with that, and I enjoyed that. I just felt like by the third act of the film, it felt like, okay, action, super action, and then that's it. And I was just like kind of bummed out, like they went that direction where little action, because I remember correctly, the original Crow, even though, you know, I have to go back and rewatch it again. It had great action scenes in it. It just felt more meaningful. You know what I mean? It felt more meaningful. While him putting the makeup on here and Bill Skarsgård putting the makeup on, you know, it felt like he wanted to get revenge. But then you watch and it's like, might be a little too late for it now. You know what I mean? You know, don't get me wrong. They could have remade this movie maybe a couple years ago. But to tell you the truth, they were supposed to have like Tom Hiddleston at one point. Momoa was supposed to be a part of it. A lot of people were supposed to be part of this film. And then they dropped out. And it was just crazy. So there's that. But this movie shouldn't have happened a couple years ago. But overall, I thought the movie was okay. You know, it's not going to touch the original. I know that. But if you're a fan of the graphic novel of The Crow, or the comic, check it out. You might like it. If you do, awesome. You don't, don't worry about it. You got the original, right? The original one will still be there. If you own the copy of the original, it's not going to magically disappear if you end up liking the new one. But if you don't like it, it's still going to be there too. So don't worry about it. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Are you guys looking forward to the new Crow? Saw the couple of images, maybe the trailer, and like, nah, I'm not going to watch this movie. It shouldn't touch the original. Maybe you'll feel like they disrespecting Brendan Lee for making this movie. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good night.